Water is a fundamental element for life, yet it contains no calories. It is composed solely of hydrogen and oxygen, H2O, and its chemical structure lacks the carbohydrates, fats, or proteins that provide energy. Although water itself cannot be converted into energy, it plays vital roles in the body. It regulates body temperature through sweating. It transports nutrients and helps deliver vitamins and minerals. It removes toxins from the body through the kidneys. While water has no caloric content, it is essential for metabolic processes that affect energy consumption. Ravens are among the most intelligent birds, known for their ability to recognize and remember human faces. Research has shown that ravens can differentiate between individuals and even hold grudges against people who have harmed them. They can remember faces for years and even communicate this information to other ravens, establishing a warning system within their social group. This advanced cognitive ability highlights their complex memory and social behavior. The abacus is one of the earliest known calculating devices, invented over 3,000 years ago. Made of wooden beads strung on rods within a frame, it was used for addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. Ancient civilizations like Mesopotamia, Egypt, and China relied on the abacus for trade and commerce. In some countries, like China and Japan, variations of the abacus are still used today as an educational tool for teaching arithmetic. There is no universal sign language. Different countries and even regions have their own sign language systems that may differ significantly from one another. For example, American Sign Language, ASL, used in the US and Canada is entirely different from British Sign Language, BSL, despite both countries primarily using English. Sign languages develop naturally within communities and are fully developed languages with their own grammar, syntax, and idioms. Flamingos are famous for their vibrant pink color, which comes from carotenoids in their diet, such as algae and crustaceans. Their feeding method is equally fascinating. Flamingos eat by turning their heads upside down. Their specialized beaks contain lamellae, or comb-like structures, that filter water and mud, separating tiny organisms like shrimp, algae, and plankton. Their tongues act like a pump, drawing water in and pushing it out while trapping food in the lamellae. Osmium, Os, is the densest and heaviest metal on Earth, with a density of 22.59 g/cm superscript 3, making it almost twice as heavy as lead, 11.34 g/cm superscript 3. It is also incredibly hard and has a very high melting point, around 3,033 degrees Celsius. Osmium is used in specialized applications, such as in durable alloys and surgical tools, because of its rarity and resistance to corrosion. It is also one of the most expensive metals in the world. The average lifespan of dogs varies by breed and size. Generally, smaller dog breeds live longer than larger ones. For instance, a Chihuahua can live up to 20 years, while larger breeds, like Great Danes, typically live only 7 to 10 years. This difference is due to metabolism and genetics. Larger dogs grow and age more rapidly, increasing their susceptibility to health issues such as heart disease and joint problems, while smaller dogs tend to age more slowly. One of nature's most stunning phenomena is pink lakes, with Lake Hillier in Australia being the most famous. The lake's striking pink color is caused by the presence of microorganisms, such as Dunaliella salina, a type of microalgae that produces carotenoid pigments in response to sunlight. Additionally, halophilic bacteria contribute to the lake's color. Interestingly, the pink hue remains even when the water is collected in a container, making it a unique natural wonder. Bats, members of the order Chiroptera, are the only mammals capable of true flight. Their forelimbs are modified into wings, with thin membranes called patagium stretched between elongated fingers, allowing them to fly. Bats use flight not only for movement, but also for hunting, with many species relying on echolocation to navigate in the dark. With over 1,400 species, bats are incredibly diverse and play essential roles in ecosystems, such as pollinating plants and controlling insect populations. Emperor penguins, Aptenidites foresteri, are exceptional divers, capable of reaching depths of up to 500 meters, 1,640 feet, to hunt for fish and squid. Their remarkable diving ability is due to their highly efficient respiratory and circulatory systems. Penguins store oxygen in their muscles using myoglobin, a protein that binds oxygen, allowing them to dive for up to 20 minutes. By slowing their heart rate and diverting blood flow to essential organs, penguins can endure long, deep dives in the frigid Antarctic waters. Earth is much larger than its satellite, the Moon. Earth's diameter is approximately 12,742 kilometers, while the Moon's diameter is only 3,474 kilometers. When comparing their volumes, Earth could theoretically fit around 50 moons inside. This comparison serves as a reminder of the vast difference in scale between our planet and its natural satellite, despite the Moon appearing large in the sky when observed from Earth. A crocodile's tongue is attached to the bottom of its mouth, preventing it from sticking it out. This unique anatomical feature is an adaptation that helps crocodiles hunt efficiently. Crocodiles spend most of their lives in water and can keep their mouths open without swallowing water, allowing them to capture prey without interference. Although they cannot stick out their tongues, crocodiles are among the most successful predators in their habitats. Despite their name, banana plants are not technically trees. The banana plant, musa, is a large herb, more closely related to grasses than trees. Unlike true trees, banana plants do not have a woody trunk. Instead, they have a pseudostem, which is formed by tightly packed leaf bases. Each banana plant produces a single bunch of bananas before dying, and new shoots grow from the roots to continue the cycle. Bananas are one of the oldest cultivated crops, grown for thousands of years, especially in South Asia. The Forbidden City in Beijing is the largest palace complex in the world. Built between 1406 and 1420 during the reign of Emperor Yongle of the Ming Dynasty, it served as the imperial residence for 24 emperors over more than 500 years, until the monarchy was abolished in 1911. The complex consists of 980 buildings spread over 720,000 square meters, around 70 hectares. The Forbidden City was designed as a microcosm of imperial power, with its architecture filled with symbolic elements, such as the frequent use of the number 9, which represented imperial strength. It remains one of the most well-preserved examples of Chinese palace architecture.